tell you about it. Give it up to Little Teddy.
Hey, don't believe that shit what Rich said. That shit ain't true. I just talk about old shit because of this thing about the cop shit, right? Now, white folks say they dig is a cop, right? But when I was coming up, the black woman's pussy was called a cop. And to verify, said like a me and you was hanging out, and she was gonna give me some. She said, why don't you get rid of your friend? He cock blocking. She wasn't talking about your dick, she was talking about first shit. But by y'all not being old enough, remember now I'm 70 years old.
Yeah.
I was here when you came about the pussy.
Wow.
I might have been going in, you might have licked my dick when you came out by mistake. But we ain't gonna talk about that. I mean, cause that's what happened, you know, back then. So like I say, now I got 4 daughters. My daughters don't give a shit about me. My baby girl used to feed me crack. Cause I smoke crack. So every time I did something for her and I go to get paid, she would say, I ain't got no money, but I know you want this. Boom. But I've been sober 8 years now, so I don't even fuck with her.
Yeah.
Every Thursday, I come from an AA meeting to come here. Last Thursday was my niece's birthday party. I walked from an AA meeting, I came in, they were smoking weed outside, they was drinking alcohol on the inside. And I said I had to be careful the way I live, you know what I'm saying? But that was some real shit. But I had fun today, I had fun being sober. I didn't think that I could, but I done been through some stuff and ain't nothing made me want to go back to where I used to live. Because when I smoked crack, if you had something in your house that I wanted, that should be gone. You wouldn't know it was gone until you looked the next day. I've been and got this shit though, you know what I'm saying? And then that shit went for auction on the block. That was another hit. And then you know what made it so good was you ain't never have to vacuum your floor if I was over your house. Cause anything I seen white on the floor, I picked it up. Cause I thought that was another way to get high. Rich know he blocking my shit. but he did like that because when the person hear my voice, he probably didn't want to look like me and shit. Say, well, shit, this is how he looked when he was tall. Cause I ain't bullshitting. I used to be 6'3" and I smoked myself down to 5'2". Man, but it's crazy, man. You know what? I enjoy doing comedy. And so far, you know, I'm trying to get away from the cuss words where I can move in other directions. You know what I'm saying? Because I can cuss now better than anybody because that's how my parents was. I remember my parents used to get drunk and fight and cuss each other out. I remember my mama pulled a knife on my father, but she got her finger cut off. Yeah, that was crazy. And I remember she told my father one time, said, I could have been rich before I married you. And she said that when she was drunk. But they both died broke. But that's some real crazy stuff. And people say, well, man, you need to talk about your lifestyle. That shit you don't want to hear because that's what happened. You know what I'm saying? My mama was shorter than me. She was 4'11". But I refused to come up short. Yeah, because my mama did it, man. But like I say, back to my daughters, man. I feel bad in a way, you know, my daughters don't like me because of what their mama said. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes the women don't always speak the truth. When they want to get mad at you, they'll feed your kids some bullshit. That's why I don't eat pork and meat today. Because that's eating bullshit. I ain't going to feed you nothing crazy. You know what I'm saying? But I look good for 70 years old. Yeah, and two more months in June, I'll be 71. And I'ma still be telling jokes. But what would be a good joke to tell before I leave? Oh, but anyway, one of my favorite jokes is, I was outside talking to a young lady. She was outside smoking weed. And I asked her was she addicted. She said, man, I got 6 kids. I said, I ain't asked you what the dick did. But I'm gonna leave y'all with that one, man. Give it up for your host, man.
Give it up for Little Daddy, man. Oh my God. He is 88 years clean, man. He's gave up during Prohibition.